style grip with this arm. So the idea here is the same. I need to be, for a Darce, at a minimum of 45, ideally a 90 to him here. So that's going to allow me to shoot this as deep as I need to and keep my control the whole time. So we start in our front headlock position. I can tripod and get heavy, and then I can start circling around. Now, the goal is I'm going to take a gable grip here with the support arm palm up. That's going to allow me to floss that tight behind his neck here. Now you'll notice, when I come to here, my elbow is able to chop his head down and bend it into this choke, right? So there are variations where we can finish him right here, like Japanese necktie and stuff. But the idea is that the more that I bend his head down and in, not only can I shoot this and lock this up much deeper, but I can even sweep him with this and then start going into deeper and deeper chokes as we go. So what we'll do is we'll just do like classic kind of Darce here. So as my arm goes underneath his armpit and up beside his head, my cue on when to start to reinforce that with the second arm is when the L of my thumb and radius can chalk on the back of his neck here. So like here, right? There I would be able to grab my bicep deeply enough to lock my grip. So we start here, I pull this up and around, I'm staying tight the whole time. I can fold his head into this and then put some weight on it to make it hard for him to come in, ratchet that a little deeper if need be, and I grab with my entire wrist on top of my bicep. Now, I don't want my forearm down here, I want it in line with his spine ideally. So from here we have lots of different ways to finish. The way that I like is I'm going to sit underneath and walk through. So I'm going to sit my hips out towards his head right here, and then I just start walking. So as I walk, that's going to ratchet, and fold his head into that space. My elbow is retracting as much as my grip here will allow. Now the reason for that, the hardest part that people have with Darces is it's just a crank. It's not a choke. So if my forearm is perpendicular to his shoulders here, when I squeeze, and I'm not going to do it hard because it just sucks, but when I squeeze, it's not choking at all. It's just pushing his vertebrae. So you'll get taps from people that are young and don't care about their integrity of their necks, right? That used to be me. I've let people crank Darces and stuff so hard that my face went numb because my vertebrae got shifted so far. So don't do that, right? We want clean chokes. So watch my elbow position here. As I'm walking, I'm retracting my elbow. Now you see how my forearm is 45 to the front of his neck. Now when I start to squeeze, we get chokes instead of cranks, right? So a Darce, some people will argue that a Darce is always going to have a little bit of like a cranking element to it. I would say it should be 90% choke, 10% crank, right? So we want to, like a really properly applied Darce is really just kind of pure blood choke. But there's one more piece, we'll do it again. There's one more piece I want to add with the legs as well because we don't want him running away. So from the front headlock, here and here, I'm grabbing with this gable grip and my palm of my hand that's the support arm. So not the one that's actively attacking, but the supporting hand is going to be up. That way as I circle, and I would do this all on my toes, right? But I'm on my knees to be a little nicer to him. So from here, I'm sliding this up, and I can bend his head down a little if I need to lock into my bicep grip here. From here, I'm going to tripod off this leg and sit my hip through to here, and then I just start walking. You'll see him get broken off his base. I don't try necessarily to pull him on top of me. I'm just walking, and that's going to chop his arm out from underneath him. So from here, the piece that I'm going to add about the legs is my top leg or bottom, it doesn't matter, but my leg is, when I get close to him, is going to try to track some part of him. So if I can get to the hip like this, that's great. If I can get just to the leg or something, that's perfect too. Now he can't walk away to unbend his head into that space. So from this position, I arch my hips forward, I lean my shoulders back, my elbows back and into the mat as much as I can. That retraction of that elbow is what's really going to solidify this choke. So think of it in terms of this. You can't choke hard stuff, right? The side of your neck, that's hard, right? The front 45, it's squishy. So very front, that's hard again. It gets into your Adam's apple, right? So squishy stuff is what we're looking to choke. So if you're in tune enough and not like going super hard and aggressively, if you're relaxed enough to be able to feel, oh, that's squishy, that's when you start to compress, right? Not before, because then you won't be able to do it because the friction will keep you from sliding into the right spot. Does that make sense? One darce for everybody? So it's just one setup of many that we can do for darces. Let's play with that one. 1, 2, 3.